We are here at the Erika Jazz Hall of Fame at Frederick P. Rose Hall, the home of jazz at Lincoln Center, and this is the setting for CHOPS, a world premiere documentary at this year's Tribeca Film Festival. We'll be interviewing Bruce Broder, the director of the film, and Erika Floresca, the education director of jazz at Lincoln Center. The film follows a high school jazz band from Jacksonville, Florida, on its journey to New York City to compete in the Essentially Ellington Fest. Founded by Wynton Marsalis 12 years ago, the competition squares the kids off against some of the best youth musicians in North America. Hello, we are here with director Bruce Broder from the film CHOPS and Erika Floresca, the education director at Jazz at Lincoln Center. Welcome, both of you. Bruce, maybe you can just start by telling me about the film, how you got turned on to the idea, and how you got started.
Well, it all started when I followed my son, who was in middle school at the time, to a jazz camp session. And the language and the way that the teachers were communicating with the kids turned them on to jazz to such a degree that it was fascinating to me. And I thought, reflecting on it, this is a world that people don't really know.
So, Erika, what exactly is it that these kids are playing for?
They're playing in our Essentially Ellington High School Jazz Band Competition and Festival. It's been going on for almost 12 years now, and they're competing for the opportunity to play with Wynton Marsalis as a guest soloist in our in our final concert at Avery Fisher Hall. The festival and competition weekend is about celebrating Duke Ellington's music and celebrating high school bands that have committed themselves to learning and studying this music at such a high level that all of these bands are winners.
I mean, what is the level of participation in this festival?
Sure. We distribute materials. We send scores out of Duke Ellington's music to nearly 1,000 bands in North America. For the competition aspect, which is just one part of the program, we received this year 88 recordings for competition. The music is original transcriptions of Duke Ellington recordings. So the kids get note for note what the highest level of jazz performance is that Duke Ellington Orchestra playing in.
My interest was in the kids learning jazz and what jazz taught the kids. And so at the beginning, Essentially Ellington wasn't in it. These kids played at a pretty high level, and then they got great education, and it happened to be a particularly motivated group. They themselves chose to enter this festival because they wanted to see how their chops compared to the best bands in the country.
Now, Tribeca is a place where the talent pool is also pretty formidable, and this is a world premiere here. What are you expecting, both of you, for this film, especially playing in New York, where it's Duke Ellington's home, and this is kind of where jazz is at?
Just hoping people like it, like any other movie. I mean, it's a little love letter, from me to the kids who play this and the teachers who teach it, and I hope that it comes across.
Thanks again for joining us on ReelerTV at the 2007 Tribeca Film Festival. Remember, you can discuss CHOPS and all of Tribeca 2007's titles at spout.com. And don't forget to check thereeler.com for comprehensive Tribeca Festival updates, news, notes, gossip, everything during the run. So please check it out, and we will see you later on ReelerTV.